If you're building an Amazon business on the side, but you're scared, costs are higher nowadays, but you still need to sell products at a cheaper price on Amazon in order to win, this video is for you. By the end of this video, you'll know 2 retail-based psychological strategies that can help you sell your products at a higher price without seeming to be unfair. Yes, you heard me right, and these psychological strategies can be used on any Amazon marketplace, specifically Amazon in the Middle East. Now, why should you listen to me? Because we are an award-winning agency and we are a certified Amazon partner, and since 2019, we've supported over 3,000 brands launch on Amazon in the UAE and in Saudi Arabia. So this is not theory for us. We've actually seen what works in the market, and I'll be sharing these 2 psychological tricks with you in today's video. Let's get to work. Hi, my name is Crystal from the Amazon Sellers Society, and welcome to the Amazon Sellers Society Middle East YouTube channel. Let's start with strategy number 1. Premium framing. Now everybody thinks, oh, everyone in the UAE drives a Ferrari, so it's very easy to sell products at a high price. Definitely that's not the case, and you know this if you live in Dubai or anywhere in the UAE and in Saudi Arabia as well. Let's get started with talking about premium framing. What does that mean? It's all about perceived value and framing your product to sell at a higher price without seeming to be overpriced. So what you want the customer to think is, okay, this costs a little bit more, but I can see why. And of course you understand this is very important specifically now, as there are real costs and pressures because fees in general on Amazon are slightly increasing, as well as costs of doing e-commerce business and selling physical products. Shipping costs, freight costs, customs clearance, everything is increasing. But the Amazon consumer still wants good priced products. So your costs are tight, competition is tough. The answer isn't always drop your prices in order to get more sales. Sometimes the answer is frame your product better. Okay, you kind of understand. So how does this premium framing works? It's all related to anchoring. Research shows that consumers are influenced by anchor information before they make a judgment based on price. In simple terms, customers are going to compare you to something before deciding whether your product is cheap, expensive, or fairly priced. How do we translate this psychological phenomena onto Amazon? The way that your product looks, and particularly your product page, is how a customer will reference your product. So if your product page and if your images and all of the information look like you are selling a standard generic product, then the consumer will compare you to a cheap generic product currently on Amazon and will figure out that your product is expensive. But if you list your product in a premium feel, then the consumer will compare you to a higher priced premium brand, and then will realize that your product is actually inexpensive. That means your premium framing should show up in your main image, in your packaging if possible, definitely highlighting your packaging in the images, in your title, in all of your visual images, not just the main image, all of the secondary images as well, and how you explain the benefits, not the features, of your product. Now, here's a small additional detail that a lot of sellers miss. New research published in 2026 shows that shoppers often associate prices that end in 9 with better value, maybe lower quality, and prices that are rounded to be higher quality, even if at a premium price. So as an example, if you're selling your product at 80 dirhams versus 79.99, it actually makes a difference to how the customer perceives your product. So when should you use the premium framing? All the time? Certainly not. Premium framing really works if your products are aesthetic, if they're giftable, if they're design-led, if they're quality-led. This would be the right framing for you. So you want the customer to look at your product page and to come up with the idea of, this is not the cheapest option, this is the better option. For strategy number 1, premium framing, reminder, even if your product is generic, you don't want it to look cheap and easy to compare. You want a premium feel, better visuals, you want the product product to look like it's giftable, clear quality cues, and higher perceived value gets you to sell the product at a premium price. You know AI can help you create all of this for sure. So I've added in the description box of this video a downloadable PDF that contains the exact cue to use on any AI platform that can help you with framing. Strategy number 2, smart value framing. So this is not about premium, this is not about luxury. This is about showcasing or being able to sell the product at a higher price, but immediately explaining to the client or to the potential customer why. So you want the customer to think, yes, this is a little bit more expensive, but I understand exactly why. Smart value framing, unlike luxury framing or premium framing, works for everyday products, even products that we call reusable, where customers are buying them over and over again and consuming them. So the mindset that I want you to think about is that you are selling a better offer or a better deal, even if it's at a higher price. This is extremely important, as Amazon's own Middle East guide shows that 71% of customers look at value prior to purchasing a product in the Middle East, and 67% look at delivery options because that makes a very big difference for them whether or not they purchase your product. So yes, customers are value conscious, but they are not always looking for the cheapest price. They are looking for the best value. And for the smart value framing, the best technique to follow would be to bundle. Even if you can't physically bundle products together, you can actually create a perceived bundle. I'll explain to you in a second. So instead of just simply selling your product at 20 dirhams more expensive, the framing that you want to provide to the customer while selling at a higher price is the following. Example, you can say that it includes two useful extras. It lasts longer, saves you reordering the product, gives better use per dirham, reduces hassle, gets to you, is delivered to you faster, or feels like a complete solution and not a single item. That's smart value bundling. Now, if you can physically bundle products together, that would be even better, and that would defend the higher price with logic, convenience, and total use value. Here's a real example or a case study from a brand called Simple Modern, very well-known e-com brand and actually being sold on Amazon right now. However, in their D2C system, their Shopify store, they actually launched smart bundles together and were able to increase their average order value by around 60% and their revenue by 122% by simply bundling products together. Yes, it's a D2C strategy that worked for their e-commerce store, but it still works on Amazon, and it works on Amazon in the Middle East. Remember, the reason why you want better positioning in 2026, because your costs are higher, your margins have more pressure. Instead of lowering your seller price to get more sales, you want better framing, thus justifying the higher price. Now, if you still don't know what to actually sell on Amazon, I would highly recommend that you check out the video right now on the screen, which is going to take you to the top products that you should be selling in 2026 right now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in another video with more information. Bye.